Please note, this session is being recorded.
We were planning to go for another dashboard. So far we just created one dashboard over here, and that was this, right? Let's create another dashboard, and this time, okay, did we talk about the filters? When I say filters, basically filtering by field by particular value, because I remember we did this thing like use as a filter.
I don't
Right?
think so. I don't think so.
Okay, fine. So let's go ahead and do one thing. So over here, we don't have anything related to product, right? Okay, fine. Let me create one more visualization. Sorry, dashboard. I'll go ahead here and okay, let me delete it. What I'll do, I'll just create a duplicate dashboard, and then I'll kind of remove these objects from here so that I will have remaining formatting what I need. Fine. My background and everything is same the way I want. This is first dashboard, this is second dashboard, and over here we can say sample superstore. I'll call it as product summary, and this time let's drag some of the sheets where we have product related information. Okay, so this is another challenge because I didn't name, I think, product related sheets, so that's why we don't see. Okay, let me hide once again, hide all the sheets. Consumer. Okay, let's drag this. This is reference lines. I'll drag the reference line into this particular dashboard. More than reference lines, it has different segments, so that will help us to do further analysis. So maybe like this. Format title. Okay, so Smriti, have you ever done like navigation from one dashboard to another?
The navigation agent.
Basically, let's say there are 3-4 dashboards in your Tableau workbook, right? Now, what we want, like person to move from one dashboard to another one. What are the different mechanism you can use?
I mean, not, we'll go to the tab and just click it, right?
Hmm. Okay, not like that. Basically, like on a web page, right? You get buttons. So if you click on a button, what happens? Some action gets executed. So we want similar kind of behavior here. So let me work on complete this. Then I'll show you another dashboard, one dashboard which I developed. So like there are companies, if they have Tableau server, for this type of user experience, they really don't want to kind of go for web development. They want that capability in the Tableau itself, and that is possible, right? So that is also a one use case. You need to know how to navigate from one dashboard to another. So okay, Do we have any dashboards where we are showing the product level summary? Okay, let's use this sets. So I'll use sets here. For layout, if you see, I don't need this legend. Layout. So it starts from 53. I'll make it 53 also. Sorry, 53. And the height of this chart is, let's say, make it 10, 310. I'll make this also 310. And then I can, say, okay. So we did it like this. What is left? Okay, 0 axis. So that 0 axis, you can get it from here. Drop lines, 0 lines. Okay. Reference line, drop lines. Okay, got it. So this is the second chart which just got ready. Now I'll drag one more chart here. Let's see. Okay, let's take this one, dual axis chart. So I'll just go ahead and take dual axis chart. Okay, so we still have some space. We can put few other graphs here, charts here. But let's see what I was planning to do. I wanted to kind of filter out basis some field, right? When I say some field, basically I would like to kind of go to dashboard, action filters, and over here, see right now, if you see on this particular dashboard, we don't have any filters, right? Whereas if I go to dashboard 1 and go to action, you will see several filters which are already created. These are generated ones because we clicked on this funnel icon. Got it? Now I'll go ahead here and click on dashboard, go to action filter, click on add action. Now over here, if you see, we have these many options. So these many options means first is simple filter, another is highlight, then there is a go to URL, then you have go to sheet, and then you have change parameter and change value set, right? So basically by using these actions, you can change the parameter value, you can change the set value, you can go to a particular sheet from here to from this dashboard to another dashboard. Then you have go to URL, like you can just, if you give this particular action, it will open another URL. Then you have highlight and you have filter. So these things are there. Now if I say simple filter, I'll get this pop-up, right? And onto this pop-up, you have filter name, you have dual, basically on source sheets, it has selected all the sheets right now. So what we need to do is we need to select one particular sheet through which we want to kind of execute this action. Target sheet will be where you want that action to be taken, right? So what happens, like if you click on a button, what happens, button will be somewhere else. If you click on that button, then action happens and you get navigated to some other place, right? So like that, this is the place where your button is, which means source sheet, and this is the page where you get navigated to, which means it is a target sheet, right? So I'll simply say product filter right now, product filter. And over here, if you see, like you have hover, select, menus, so three options which we already discussed. Hover means simply you can put your mouse and this action will be taken. Select means you need to kind of click on that, and menu will like if you right click, then it will show a menu, and then you can choose whether you want to do it or not, right? So these are the three type of actions what you get on dashboards. Now on the target sheet, if you apply that action or apply that operation on sheet 1 or the source sheet, what would happen on the target? Either you can leave that filter and execute others, show all the values, or you can opt for exclude all values, right? So you can go with any of those. Generally we go with show all values because we really want, depending on the filter, I want to show all my values, right? Then over here you had all fields. I don't want all fields to be kind of taken here. What I'll do, I'll go to selected fields, and for that I will have to add filters. That what filters you want to apply on what type of field. If you just do selected fields and do OK, nothing will happen. Filter will not work. So in order to this filter to be working, you need to select add filters, and as soon as you do that, you will get this pop-up. This is the third pop-up which you got. And over here it shows source data source. We have only one right now, so that's why it is only one. Otherwise you will get a drop down here. It will show you all the data sources which you are connected to. Then the field which you want, right? So field, I said I want to go by product. Okay, but the problem is I can apply this thing on product, but Okay, let me be clear first of all. I'll just cancel here. So over here, I selected all three sheets. I want only one sheet to be selected. Let's say, for example, I will select my first, which is refer lines. I'll select that sheet. Through this sheet, I want this filter to be applicable on all other three, right? And over here, I will select the field because you can see over here I have segment, consumer, corporate, home office. So I'll select segment. Fine. In the source data source, I've selected segment. Automatically on the target side, it has selected segment because the fields were same. If you're working on two different data sources and field names are different, then you need to go manually and select that. Right? Tableau will not understand in that case. But in our case, we were using only one data source and it has the same name, so Tableau has by default selected it. Now we'll do OK, and we can do OK. You can add multiple filters also here. So I'll do OK now. So now if you see that my filter got added, and I will say OK. Fine. So what happened on this particular sheet by segment, I have applied a filter using a field, particular field, and basis that all other filters will get all other sheets will show the filtered data. So we'll say, let's say I selected corporate. Okay, nothing happened. Okay, it's not working. All right, let's go ahead and see. Did we select filtered option? It seems filtered because if you see here, I click on it, I get this menu. I click on it, then filter gets selected, which means I think we selected filter, menu option. I'll go ahead and check. In order to check, we'll just again go back to the same position. Dashboard, action. Okay, it says menu, run on menu. That's why. So edit, see menu was selected. That's why on click it didn't go. It was showing the menu. When I clicked on the menu, then it got filtered. So we'll go ahead and select, click on select. We'll say okay. And this time, if I just maximize it, I'll just click, filter will get executed. Right? It's fine. Now, because it was on consumer, because it was on customer segment or the product segment. So if I select consumer here, if I select consumer here, or if I select consumer here, or if I select consumer here, there's no change in these charts because my segment is same, right? Segment is not changing. Why data will change? Are you getting this point?
Yes, Satya.
Right? Because I'm changing segments, because I'm selecting the same segment, my data is not changing. But if I change the segment, my data will change. If I select consumer or if I select corporate, data will change. Or if I select home office, data will change. But if I select home office anywhere, my data will not change, right? So now again, it's on requirement. If you wanted it to work like this, that's fine, it's fine, right? But if you see a common user, I might not be happy because I'm changing the value. I'm selecting home office of 2019, or if I select home office of 2016, I still get the same data. That not might be good, right? Which means if we want to see the different data by selecting segment in a particular year, you will have to add year also in the filter. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Right? Bio, what about you? Do you agree with this or not?
I didn't get the last part.
Okay, so what I said, as a problem statement, if I'm selecting home office anywhere, whether it is 2019, 18, 17, my data in other sheets is not changing, right? So if your requirement is like this, then it is fine. But as a common person, or as a as a new user, if I'm not aware of the requirement, I'm selecting different segment in different, I mean same segment in different years, I should see some difference in the data,
Yes.
right? Right. So if you want to implement that, we need to add year also in the filters, right now we added only segment, but we need to add year also in the filter, then only I'll see a difference in the data. So for that I'll go ahead, click on action, edit the same filter, and over here in the selected fields I will add year also. So let's say order date, right? It got added. Now missing field on refer line. Okay. Now, so it says missing fields on refer line, which means order date. It seems that order date is not there in the refer lines chart, right? If order date is not there, let's see what date I have taken there. I'll cancel it for a moment. We'll go to this sheet because Tableau has given warning that this chart doesn't have order. So what date it is? It is a ship date. Okay. If that field is not in a particular chart, it will give error. And the same thing is happening here, right? It says order date on this particular chart is not there. Now, either you change this field, add order field, or I'll go back to my dashboard. What I will say, right? If your business requirement permits, then then what you will say, I want to select, because my source sheet is refer line and it doesn't have order date, I will say select ship date in order sheet, sorry, in refer line chart, and filter all the records basis. Okay, I think others have ship date, so it's coming. Other charts have. If that is not the case, you can select order date also, right? Because it had, that's why it is giving the default field. So that map, no, it doesn't have, I think. Okay, okay, fine, I got it. So in these two sheets, if you see, your ship date is not there, neither order date is there. It doesn't have actually date component, does it? It doesn't have date component. Nowhere you can see date over here, is it? Right? So in those scenarios, you just take your either order field or ship date, whatever you want, just drag to the details, hide it from the label, because I've just dragged it over there. You saw like the label appeared. I don't want to show that label. So I don't want to show that label. For that, you need to go to this text. Okay, you can hide that because that was useless. I mean, though it is a stack chart, but I didn't need that. So another thing was set. In set also, I didn't need date. Here I will take order date. Let's see what happens. Order date. We'll put it on detail. Fine. Now I'll go back to dashboard 2. We'll go to action, edit it, and then over here, see, still you see that warning, right? But now you will not get because we have added it. So ship date from source sheet and target, we have a ship date. Fine. Okay, missing field on refer line, but on refer line we have ship date. Okay, is it working? No, which means that filter is not there. May I know why ship date, year ship date? Okay, something is wrong still. It's not working fine. The filter is not working fine. So actions, product filters, edit. It still gives me the warning that missing fields on refer line. Ship date, ship date. Okay, got it. The format. So on over here, if you see, this is year, right? Refer line, you have the year kind of condition. So you cannot take the direct date. You will have to take the year only. The format was the problem. So I have just selected the year. Let's see what happens. Okay. As soon as we did that, that warning has gone. And we'll say okay, okay, and now you see the data. Actually, you need to take that filter in the correct format also, not just the value, because date if you select it will talk about the individual date. So we need to select the correct format. And now if you see here, if I select consumer, the data is changing. If I select this consumer, data is again changing. If I select this consumer, my data is again changing. So which means we just added two fields, consumer and date, date in the year format, and my data is getting filtered for these two conditions or these two fields in all the visualizations, right? But whereas if I go to dashboard 1, we didn't apply anything on the field levels. So because of this, what was happening, you can select anything here, automatically it will filter out everything in other charts. It's easy to implement, but if you got a customized requirement, then you need to follow the filters basis the field. Are you with me? Bhavan and Smriti, do you understand
Yeah.
that? The difference?
Yes, Satya.
Okay, fine. Now, my task, another task which I was talking about, like I want to navigate from one dashboard to another. How do I do that? So, because what will happen while deploying this on Tableau server gives me option and asks whether I want to hide tab names. And if I do so, I will not be able to see these tabs like dashboard 1, dashboard 2, sheet B, A, anything. I will not be able to see that, right? And if that is the situation, if that is the situation, how would I navigate from one dashboard to another, right? So in that case, you need to provide some customization on dashboards so that you can move from one dashboard to another, right? Now let me do something. I'll go to Google, and there are two things I'll tell you. Um, so Go back. Image. Let me search for a transparent one. Advanced search. Transparent. Okay. Save as image. I'll save it on desktop for a moment. Left arrow key. And similarly, I need to take, it was left arrow key, let's say right arrow with the same settings. Let's take this. Save image. Desktop. Save. Now I'll go back to Tableau. And over here, if you see, you have image object, right? I'll take one image, go to choose image, go to my desktop where I kept those images. Very good. So let me see extra large icons. I saved it on desktop only, right? Left arrow key and right arrow key. So I'll just take this one, the number.
Maybe we are in the desktop of the other user. You can paste the address which you got from this one.
Sorry, it's confusing. Let me go ahead. These are the two images. I'll cut these, we'll put it into image picture folders. Then it will work fine.
Satya, these are WEBP files or something. Maybe we can change that extension to JPG or something. So
Okay. Yep. I think that's the reason. WEP web files. But I did save JPG. I hope this works. Otherwise, I'll have to download again. Not this one. JPG. Okay. We'll go again. JPG left arrow key. Fair enough. I will say target URL. Right. And we'll say apply. Okay. These things are not working. I need to download another image. Save image as. We are getting it. Yeah, PNG file. So pictures and one arrow. This is right arrow. I need to take left arrow. Okay, cool. Image, and then I'll choose from here. It's a right arrow key. We'll put A, B, C. I'm just putting it some random text right now. So this image will appear like this, right? And I did ABC. It just opened something. So I need to go back, and over here in dashboards, I'll go again to action, add action, and let's see what happens here. I don't have that image over here. Had I got image, I could have used this for navigation. Correct? Was it possible? If we would have got image here, we would have achieved this task. But image is not here. In this
Yes.
drop, right, you get only sheet objects which you have added in the dashboard. So which means the navigation using this I cannot do from here. What is the alternate way then? If I see sheets, I need sheet here, correct? So I'll go ahead, add a sheet, right? Now it's up to you. For example, I go to shapes, and do we have arrows here? Yes, we do. I can take this one, say apply, right? I didn't get anything here because I don't have any measure here. I'll take my dummy field because dummy had one. So default arrows is apply, and I'll increase the size. Fine. Over here, I'll just remove height title. On this particular sheet, I just have this arrow, nothing else, just the arrow. Cool. I'll go ahead. It's a sheet 42. I'll say right arrow key. We'll go to dashboard 1, drag this sheet, which is right arrow, floating. We'll put it here, hide my title, and say fit entire view. Right? See these options where I'm getting. I did to hide title and then entire view. As soon as you do that, you will get this icon like this. Right? Now it's up to you where you want to put it. Still the size looks very small. What I'll do, I'll go to this right and increase the size a bit. We'll go back there. So I get it like this, right? Now, because it is right, you can put it, you know, either here or at the top, wherever you feel is the best position, best location. You can place it because it is in floating order. You can place it wherever you want, right? Now I'll go ahead to dashboard, go to action filter, add a filter, or let's just go to sheet. Let's see what happens here. Target sheet is an in. Okay, fine. So let's go to sheet from dashboard 1. On dashboard 1, I have this arrow. So what I will do, I'll just uncheck everything. Will select only this sheet. Like if I click on this, then only it should happen, right? If I select others also and do it, so if I'll be clicking on any of the sheet, it will move to the second dashboard. So that need to be avoided. We'll select only this sheet, right? And then target sheet, I'll go to dashboard 2 and say OK. Fine. So now if I select any other sheet, it will filter. This is bad, right? It's filtering. Everything is happening, right? But it will not go to the other sheet. Now what I will do, I'll just go ahead and click on that sheet, this one, and this will move to second dashboard, right? How do I go back to the original dashboard? I need to add similar arrow here also, right? So for that, the way we created right, I'll be creating another sheet. We'll call it home or left. You can use home icon also because first dashboard was the main dashboard. Or if you just want to say left or right, go back forward, you can use this thing. Now with this approach, I saw one flaw. I don't know whether you noticed or not, but there was one flaw. When I said it is not good or it's bad, that was the flaw which I noticed. Were you guys able to see anything? Something which is not right with this implementation? Nobody noticed, huh? I'll show it again. It's the thing which is not right. We'll go to this dashboard, add left sheet, hide title, say entire view, fit entire view, it's already there. We'll pick up the sheet, show like this, and move it wherever I want. So maybe I'll put it here. No, this is not the right place. Actually, it has to be above all the charts. So like this, somewhere you can put it. Now we'll go to dashboard, action, add filter, go to sheet, go to sheet, uncheck everything except left. That will be the source. And in target, I will say dashboard 1, right? So from here, I can click on it and we'll go there, right? Now, so from here, if you see, I can go to second dashboard. From here, I can go to first dashboard. Fine. I'm able to navigate between dashboards. Till now, any questions? Are we good?
Yes.
Bio? Any doubt with this approach?
No.
Okay. So now let's talk about the topic which I said is not right with this approach. I mean, not with the approach, but something we are doing wrong, right? I don't know whether you noticed or not, but when I was selecting different filters over here, for example, this, let's say if I select something, right? What happened to this icon? Smriti, what happened to this icon? I selected something
Oh,
else. See what happened?
yeah, because it is not matching. By default, it is being scoped in for that filter. So maybe we have to scope out that sheet for every filter, for all remaining filters which we have created. We have to exclude that so that it will be not affected and it will be visible every time.
Okay. So let's. I think you are saying something has a value. Let's go ahead. You are saying if I go here, what you want me to do?
We'll go to individual filters like filter 1, filter 2, 3, 4. We have created 4 filters. There, if you go to filter 1 and go to edit,
Mhm.
yeah, then that right in the target you have to scope out.
Okay,
Yes.
fine.
And similarly in all other filters. So that no filter will be applied to this particular step.
Okay, right. So the reason was like as we were changing the value or changing the filters, the value for this was also changing. Correct?
Yes,
And that's why while selecting some filters,
it was going right.
it was going, right? Is there any other way by, I mean, can we control this? I mean, this is a one solution what you told. That's very good. I think that's a perfect one, right? But this could have been avoided from the beginning. Okay, let me tell you. I'll go to these sheets which we created, left, right. Over here, what I did, I dragged this field called dummy, right? And you know, like in dummy, there is nothing, just the one which we have. Fine, but still, it shows dummy 19,988. You see a number on the tooltip, right? This is the sum
Yeah.
of all the occurrences of this field, what we have dragged over here. So, anyhow, if we are able to control this, I think we can control that also, right? It was sum. This was the main problem. Because of sum, if I'm changing my filters, my sum is also changing. If I'm able to control this sum, I'll be able to control that situation, right? So for that, I'll go ahead and simply do it as average or average or distinct count. Then it will always show 1. It won't show anything else. And once you are able to fix this on a particular number, just change the shape again and it will get fixed to it. Then it won't change. See, it's 1. Same goes with left. Over here also I will do the distinct count. And now if you go here, maybe I can go back to dashboards and select it for filters. We could have controlled it from the one place because right now just we have just 4 or 5 filters. We are able to work. But it could have been a problem if I have, let's say, 20 sheets here, right? So now if I select anything, filters will work properly, but the image will not change because it will always have 1 as a value. The value is on it not changing, so the shape is not changing. Got it?
Yes.
So far what we saw, how we can go from one dashboard to another and then come back. So the navigation between different dashboards, that is what we have just created. Now there is another concept which is kind of I was talking about, right? I'll show you. I'll create one more dashboard. And this dashboard, I'm going to take it as my home page. Sample superstore. Home. Okay. So basically what we want to create is a kind of home page here so that we can navigate from this tab to another or another to here, come back. Right. Now the best part would be what I'll do. I'll, let's say, maximize it, and I would like to take the screenshot of this basically. So okay, dashboard, extract image. I'll put it into pictures, dashboard 1, and for dashboard 2 again I'll do the similar thing, dashboard, export image, we'll put it pictures, and again I'll come back on the new dashboard which I added this. Over here I'll drag image. For this I will take, okay, this will again give the similar problem what I didn't want earlier. So okay, I edited this image, I'll edit this also because there is a lot of white space in the bottom. So we can just correct that and save. Okay, so the problem which I was talking about, Smriti and Bio. So if I drag this image thing, right? Image I cannot use go to sheet functionality. I will have to provide a URL, right? So let's say you have multiple dashboards deployed on your Tableau server, and you want to go from this dashboard or this workbook of dashboard to another URL. In that case, you can use this, right? For example, if I put it, let's say, I'll just select, let's say, any image, desktop. Let's say this one only, and I'll put www.google.com, right? The same text I would like other people to see. Let's say Google site. Apply. Okay. Fit image, central image. So that is what, that's one thing. This is what we created. If you want to put a text, you can do that here. Put it text, say Google site, or click to Google, whatever you want to put it as. and put it like this, right? Now I'll put other things because I want to move from this to dashboard. For that, I'll add one more sheet here. I don't want to use image for dashboards. So I would say dashboard 1. Same case here, dummy on shapes, put it 1, do it distant count. At the place of this image, I will take my own image, right? My own image means the two images, these two I have created. I'll copy this from here, go to documents, go to Tableau repository, go to shapes. This I covered in the, I think, very first day. So, and from here, you can create under shapes, you can create your own images like my images, and you can paste them here, for example, like this. So I have got these two images here. So under my images, there are 4 images you can see right now. I'll go here in Tableau, shapes, I'll reload shapes, reload, and we'll go to my image. Now here you will see 4 images are there. So I'm on dashboard 1. I will select dashboard 1 image so that I see the dashboard 1. We'll say OK. Need to increase the shape. Here we go. I'll say entire view, hide title. Maybe you can increase the shape also. And accordingly, I'll kind of go to dashboard 3 and we'll drag this dash 1. Hide title. If you want, you can format this title, or if you want, you can put text like this. Whichever suits better, you can do that. Over here, I will say, what was the name of my dashboard? Dashboard 1, sample superstore summary. Copy. Go to dashboard 3. I'll put that thing here. Format to 12, bold. Then border, maybe no. And color, whichever you want to give. Image is central right now, so I will say, okay, this image doesn't look good right now. So we need to work on this a little bit. So shape, I'll try to increase a bit more. Okay, let's see how it comes up. Okay, it's not very clear though. It looks little, it's not very clear. So that is what maybe you can work with in order to make it better, or you can take some other image with better pixels, right? Sample superstore summary. And over here, I'll go to this dashboard, action, add a filter, go to sheet. We'll say from dashboard 1, I want to go to dashboard 1, which is this. So from this dashboard, if you want, you can go to Google. It will open your Google or any other website, whichever you want. Or if you click here, you will go to dashboard 1, right? And again, from this, see, this is the problem. Because of that only, so you are right, Smriti, your solution was the best. We really need to do like this so that the icon doesn't change. See, it's creating problems. So we'll go to action. because it's the same field. If I'm changing the color or image, it will impact across. That's a challenge. Okay, it changed here though. My images, dashboard, apply. Okay, fine. Now, this is your main dashboard, right? What I will do, I'll just move this image from this to this place, and we'll put more image, which we can call it as home. So, are you able to understand the implementation, what I'm trying to do? Smriti and Bio, any questions on it? What I'm trying to do?
Basically, you're trying to create a index kind of sheet, right? From where we'll have the user navigation.
It's basically the landing pages what I'm creating for this dashboard. Landing page, right? So, what would happen? You can provide the URL of this dashboard to anybody. As soon as they kind of land on this page, from this they can navigate to any page, right?
Mm.
Okay. So from from here, if you wish, you can go to dashboard 2. From dashboard, you can come here, right? So navigation between from 1 and 2 is possible. From home to any or any to back to home is not possible yet. So what I need to do is, I'll first of all I'll remove this 3.
Can we have one home logo kind of thing in
Yeah,
each
yeah,
and every sheet?
that is what I'm going to do now. Arrow wise we are good. Now home icon, we can take a better home icon for Okay, I think I have not pasted that here. From this picture, sorry. Anything what you want to drag into shapes, you need to put it into Tableau repository. If it is outside, there would be problem. You won't be able to see that. Shapes, and then my images. Need to reload. Sorry. So it's here. Apply. Okay. Need to increase this size. Hide title. And this will be on entire view. And then kind of you need to put that on each sheet. So go to dashboard, go here, home, and then hide title, entire view. Okay, fine. If you wish, you can little bit increase the size so that it will look little more better. Fine. And then go to dashboard, and action, and then add action. Go to sheet. From where? From home. Go to home, which is my dashboard 3. Okay. Now if I go here, click on it, it will take me this. From here I can go to this place. From here I can go to my second dashboard. From here I can go back here, and then again home. If you wish, you can go ahead and put that home icon on this sheet too. So this, drag home, hide title, and dashboard, action, add action, go to sheet, uncheck everything. From home I want to go to dashboard 3. I think I have put it at the wrong place, right? I was supposed to put it into dashboard 2. So from dashboard 2, actions, add filter, go to sheet, uncheck everything except home, and then from here to dashboard 3. And then OK. So from here I can go back to previous dashboard. From here I can go to the next dashboard. From here I can go to home, and from home to any other sheet. So the navigation is all done, right? We are able to move from one dashboard to another. Now with that, what we can do is let's hide all the sheets generally which we are using in these dashboards. So if you click on hide all the sheets, it will hide those sheets which you are using in this particular dashboard. That helps in order to see less unused sheets. right? So now whatever sheets you see here, they are not used in any dashboard. So basically now let's plan what we were thinking of. I'll go ahead and publish this onto Tableau public, this dashboard only, the home page, right? We'll say save, give credentials, I will say super store summary and save. Okay, it got deployed and it will open to another page of Tableau public. So over here, if you see, it shows this page, and let me maximize it, right? It's on Tableau public. It gives me this view where you can see Google site or other two dashboards. Home icon is there, and if you want, you just click here, you'll be navigated to another dashboard like this, right? And in the bottom, you don't see those tab names, is it? Tab names are not there. But with help of this navigation, you are able to move from one dashboard to another. Can go back to home, or to and fro to any dashboard. Right. Over here you can see like this image which I have used, it is too heavy. That's why it takes little time to load. But the good thing now is like you are able to navigate between the dashboards. Right? Any question here? Any challenge which you see? Smriti Bio, any question, any challenge in order to do this?
I think it's fine. It's okay.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So what is the agenda for tomorrow? So basically, so far we have kind of covered almost all the topics. Let me know if you think any of those are missing in Tableau Desktop. Uh, we can cover those tomorrow, and definitely I would like to have a kind of interactive session wherein we can discuss about other questions related to interviews. I'll uh, I'll go through the resumes and we'll kind of discuss about those tomorrow. But please work on the assignment also. I really need to see, and then because we were supposed to do 3 assignments. So far we have done only one, right? So at least work on it so that we can discuss. Because until unless you won't work, you won't see the real challenges. So work on this, come up with your question. We'll discuss these things tomorrow. And I will also see like if there is any other topic which we can cover. I will definitely love to cover that tomorrow. Okay. So we will have kind of, what I'm thinking of. Today's Monday, right? We'll have two more classes, and then if you have any questions, do let me know anytime. I will always be available even after the course also. I mean, after Wednesday also. Okay.
Okay, boss.
Yeah. So but the group what we have
Thank you, sir.
created, yeah, the group what we have created, that will be live, and anytime you can ping me in that group. So we'll keep sharing information and discuss about the problems. Okay. All right. So I think that's all for today. We'll meet again tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye everyone. Bye.